Okay, folks, we got another nice coyote. I caught one behind the camera, the disco dirt hole, but this is the other set, the one that I checked the other day. Beautiful Kansas coyote here. Just a nice heavy fur on him. It's heavy for Kansas, eastern Kansas. He's got some good color to him. Again, we get a little bit browner coyote. Here's what drew me to this spot. A lot of brushy, rabbit type of cover, good for your quail and stuff like that. There's a farm pond behind me. These cattle trails, even though they're fairly grassed in, we had a lot of rain this year, but look how far they kicked that thing. But it's just a super spot to be in. I love these types of locations. Great coyote, easy set to put into the bank. You can go into these types of banks like this, and guess what? If I dig right down in here, it's one-way entry. He can't come around the back side. That's the reason why these types of sets work so well. And this coyote, he's nice and caught. A nice full deep pad catch. Just a super, real dominant looking coyote. He is not giving up. He is not giving up. I'll go ahead and put this guy down, but yeah, this guy is full of piss and vinegar is what he's got. He is ready for it. So, all right, good coyote. It just doesn't get better than this in eastern Kansas. Bobcat here today. Front foot catch. Caught him on a little old cattle trail. Going from an old farmyard. And you know, I've set this every year I come, and you get a few coons. I got a coon here the last time, but obviously I did all right, and now I got myself a bobcat. So just an old farmyard deal. You know, you got yourself your Cedars Creek. You know, he's probably coming up. He's a lot of rabbits this year. So anyway, let me get him put down, and we'll take a look at him. What we got here, obviously we got a coyote caught here. I made an RJ set. But the big thing about this location, and I think it's important to keep talking location to you, we got a good pond dam. I caught a coyote on the other side of the pond dam the other day, but what I really like about this spot is I got this great trail coming down here toward the pond. I got this pond dam, which there's a trail up there. Everything kind of comes together in this small area. This is a super coyote, but you know, when you get into these things, do you set the pond dam? Do you set the trail? Well, I elected myself to go with the trail right off the edge of the trail. That way you got them one way or the other. I know they're running this thing with or without sign. That's just the way these coyotes have been running from just history here. Take advantage of these, and I think you'll be successful on your trap line as well. There's one. He's a dark one, a little mangy looking. Yeah, he's not what you hope for, folks. I got another set a little farther down. He's kind of full in the back, and I got a double. Look at that. Got a running double. There we go. Now this one's a good one. Both of them front foot catch. Just perfect. One of my favorite places on the trap line is this trail. And got a little bit of a mangy one there, or tail bit we'll look at a little bit better. And now we got this nice coyote right here. Just a super spot. You guys have seen my trail sets on TV or on YouTube before. It's the way you want to do it, you know, just the way you want to get at them. And like I said, you just pick the predominant trail. Now in my case, I didn't find sign here, but I've caught here every single year. And as you see, I got a lot of grass. Kind of even hard to distinguish some footprints, let alone anything else. So nice double on the Kansas trap line. Let's see here, that's 5 so far today. I want to talk about just getting numbers, you know, whether it's one coyote or 15 coyotes or 5,000 coyotes. I mean, whatever it is you're looking for. And, you know, the bottom line is we got 5 nice coyotes here. And, you know, it's a small trap line I'm running right now. And just something there to think about for you if you want to get 100 coyotes, you know. And if I did these 5 every day, then I'd end up with 500 coyotes in 100 days. I mean, just trying to put in the perspective of what a person's after, you know. You get 2 a day for 100 days, well, you get yourself 200 coyotes, you know. This is just simple mathematics. And the big thing I guess I could say about trapping coyotes is just getting in a lot of traps on a lot of different family groups, on a lot of different coyotes. Catch will not be what your raccoon catch is going to be. It's not going to be what your muskrat catch is going to be. It just doesn't work that way. I got around 45 to 50 traps out right now. It's not a big line at all. And but I got them on some cherry spots, and we got ourselves a nice catch today. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. But the point being is that just look at your goals, look at your area, and see what you can catch, you know. And a lot of folks don't necessarily cross the county line. They generally don't ask to get enough permission. Most folks don't necessarily decide to move traps every 2 weeks or whatever the case may be. Numbers come by finding the coyotes. That's all there is that I can honestly tell you, is numbers come from going out and finding them. And more traps, more chances. And that's just kind of the way it is. You got to take into account the trip trap. Whitetail deer, heck, mule deer, elk, or whatever trip traps. And that's just the easy one to talk about, let alone talk about our own mistakes. Not getting the pans adjusted properly. Not having level traps, you know, not covering them properly. All these things go into why we don't catch coyotes. Then we get down to just our set location. Get coyotes out there that are, get the coyotes in, put our traps where the location is that the coyotes are. So in other words, setting on sign. I can't make the coyote come back to that location, but there's a good chance he'll be there. So anyway, just some thoughts to share with you for you guys that are looking to get your first 1, your first 10, your first 30, your first 100, whatever it may be. Or if you're a more experienced trapper and you're looking to gain more numbers, you know, 75, 100, 200 coyotes, it does mean just getting out there and catching more coyotes, meaning more sets on more land. It's just the way things go. And anyway, just a thought I want to share with you. Nice day on the trap line. Okay, folks, got another nice coyote up here. Fence line. I got trails coming underneath of the fence. You know, you gotta be worried about deer and things like that, coons and stuff. But got a real nice grassy edge. Got this coyote right here. And you know, that runs down into this, runs right on down into the edge, down here at the bottom in this drainage. So I took knowing I have a trail right here, a trail here. I also have the trail running along the edge of the fence. You got to count your baits and lures to do something, plus the visual side of a good RJ set. A lot of dirt, a lot of exposure. So this guy found it. So anyway, just a beautiful coyote on a great December morning, December 4th.